Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Rise and shine. Good morning, familia. Good morning. Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, live on a Tuesday, familia. Today is a crazy day in the market. It's already 10:24 Eastern. I like to start a little bit late on Tuesday and Thursdays so we can let the market flow and go through all that craziness of market opening. All right, familia. Remember, if you are new to the chat, hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to be part of the amazing free community that we have for everybody to share and learn about the amazing Elliott waves and other trading opportunities, just scan that barcode and it will take you there. But also the link is in the description of this chat. All right, familia, let's go. I am going to now jump into a trading mode. First, let me read the chat. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Josh. Hello, everyone. All right. Let's see what's going on, familia. While you guys are looking at the market, it's an intraday trade I set up like last week. So we're working pretty good so far. And already, it's a 1 to 6 R&R, but right now it's already a 1 to 3. But as you guys see here in the daily chart, we're just doing a correction. We're still a long way to move up. And whatever you guys see there right now happening is a little bit of manipulation. I'm gonna drill down to the 15-minute time frame so we can see what's going on here with NAS. All right, let's see, a little bit of consolidation. All right, a running flat. All right, let's go. Let's go, familia. You think you can get me? No, you can't. All right, manipulation. We're gonna be doing a scalping, okay, familia? We're gonna be doing a scalping, and we're gonna know exactly what this market wants. All right, as you guys see, it's doing manipulation, a little bit of consolidation on the top. Why I call this manipulation? We are still in London, but with the crossover of New York. And you guys see here how Asia behaved, and then London, and now New York. We are still ranging from the previous markets, but it's literally just manipulating the high and lows of every market, including Asia, just grabbing a bunch of liquidity. This is very easy what's going to happen today. Obviously, we have to trade the extremes, but most importantly, reading liquidity. What happened here? We need to read what happened in this entire area, right? So as I always said to you guys, start reading what happened previously in Asia, and how the traders starting from the top, right? Just start from here, from the top, and read all that entire session, right? If you open a trade here, right, how are you going to be moving your stop losses? That's where liquidity is going to be sitting. Who's going to be taking those points out? In the same area in Asia, you see, poof, out, came back down, pushed back up. Everybody that was there was taken out. The market pushed back down in London. That is manipulation entirely. This entire market is manipulating because it's not going in one direction. It's literally just clearing liquidity. So pushing the market down here, never grab the bottom of this, keep pushing the market up. Here, he grabbed this bottom. Whoever was here is out. Pushing the market back up. That is completely manipulation from New York. Clearing everybody here out, pushing the market back up. But now, everybody that is here is out. Everybody that is in this section is out. So what's next? Well, it is consolidating. They don't have a clear path of where things are going. The New York highest point is here. Since all this market was taken out, you guys see the reaction of it. This candle here is the reaction of taking everybody here out. So right now it's going to consolidate here, building more liquidity, engaging more traders, either to the upside or the downside. If it's to the downside, it's most likely going to continue pushing up, right? But it will clear them out first, then continue pushing up. If you guys see the market pushing up, not clearing everybody here, it's going to be clear in this section and then pushing the market down. Okay? Any questions? I'm just showing you guys how to read price action regardless of the strategy that we're using. What's happening inside Elliott waves, I'm showing you guys how to navigate inside those channels. Okay, if you read now Elliott waves, we understand that this is an Elliott wave 5 here, and it's just doing a flat. This is a flat pattern. This entire thing is a flat. So a flat will consist in 3, 3, 3, 5, and the 5 will be an Elliott wave. That Elliott wave will either break it to the upside or the downside. Most likely the upside, just to give continuation to this. But we have to see really what's going to happen, because this entire area could be an extended flat. Okay? It's definitely not a triangle. We can see it here. It's definitely not a triangle. It's definitely not a zigzag. So what is it? A flat. So inside these flat corrections, something else can happen. Could be complex. They could be a mix of other corrections. This could be extended very far. But what I like to do most than anything is understanding and reading price action here, and that's what I'm sharing with you guys. Okay? And I'm giving you the game plan. And remember, familia, if you guys have any questions, just write it on the chat. Okay? Don't be afraid. I'm still sick, super sick. That's why I'm a little bit down. Just had a nice cup of tea, which is done. But my head is in the clouds right now. Good thing that traded is embedded into my brain. It no matter, even with my eyes closed, I can read the charts. All right, let's now grind into this. I am a full-time trader, and I am proud of that, familia. Some people are doctors, some people are lawyers. I am a trader. All right. It's close to the point here. You guys saw no liquidity was grabbed here, but we need to find out what kind of movement the market wants to do here. If it's a wedge, it's perfect because we know how to deal with wedges, okay? But it is so push down liquidity here, push down liquidity. Okay, let's read this. It's doing this stuff. Okay, now the market seems to be moving in a very slow fashion in one direction. Okay, one second. I got something texted here. Okay, familia. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see. Here, basically, I want you guys to focus in this area, okay? I want to give you an entry. Somewhere here, around here. Stop loss here. Take profit here. Let's take New York highest point out. Okay? Alright, continue pushing up. Alright, a little bit of manipulation there. What is this? Okay, let's go. I am in a trade right now. That's exactly where I got in. And my stop loss will be below that point. Oh boy. So basically my stop loss has to be below this point in case that he wants to go down and kill everybody up. If not, we're just gonna create another higher high. Let's go. I am in this trade. Just gotta let it cook. Okay. Let's go, familia. I have like no energy. Go team. Oh yeah. I'm new. This is futures or regulating trading. This is futures, but you can also do this in CFDs if you want. All right. I truly have like no energy. My head is in the cloud right now. Yeah, it's okay. It's part of my daily routine of getting sick every time I travel. Getting sick. It's not a good sign. There you go, familia. Pushing up, up. You guys are seeing how it's like touching this edge here, right? And respecting it and pushing up. But there's a lot of bearish momentum at the moment. We will see. I want to see price creating another higher high. Just gotta wait from here. Just gotta wait. It's respecting these points here. All we need to do is wait and make sure that we have a stop loss and that we are okay taking a stop losses. If you are not okay taking a stop loss, then you should not be trading. Oh boy, here we go. Come on, push. I'm not reading the chat, by the way. I'm paying attention to the trade and paying attention to the setup. That's where my focus is. And I gotta let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I already got my tickets for Sunday. So I'm leaving Sunday again to Mexico. Regardless if I'm sick or not. I'm just sick of the snow. I'm allergic to snow. Alright, let's go. Come on, push. Let's go, buyers. Show me some love. Show me some love. Push, 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 push. Okay, let's go. Hey, nice. Who's your friend? Rochelle Beachy. Where are you from? Welcome, Rochelle. This is a pretty cool family. We're here to learn and grow together, alright? Come on. Like, he doesn't want to explode to the upside. It's just building liquidity here. I'm afraid this thing can collapse and clear everybody out and then push back up. All of this here. There's liquidity here, liquidity here. You see how well it's like respecting this line here? My surprise is that it's not exploding to the upside already. It takes time sometimes, but I am concerned that this thing can just collapse and clear everybody out before pushing up. Because if the market is not too technical and it becomes really dirty, which you can see a lot in New York, that can happen. The only way to win is to lower down the contracts and just let the market flow and do whatever it's supposed to do. Think like the banks. Banks, that's how they operate. That's why they take so long to do anything. Unless the market jumps, like you're in a really far away areas, um, they just make it clean. They just play in the same areas and make everybody else out while they're making pennies on hitting a lot of stop losses. But they repeat that every single day. They're like robbing people, literally. This is like the wild, wild west. You just need to know how to navigate through this. And you should be good. The most important part is this is reading the market. Understanding what the market is doing and what can happen. And be okay with it. You know, there's some people that don't accept stop losses. They take it very bad and they want to always win, and that's not the case. Sometimes we gotta lose something. Feel comfortable losing. Because if you feel comfortable losing, then you can stop any trade that is not going in your direction pretty quick. Some people like to stick to only win. One of the things that I do a lot is to make sure that I cut my losses when it's supposed to be done. But I like to let the market flow. So I'm trading a lot of times just small contracts. And that just piles up. That piles up. You go, familia. Working out pretty good. There you go, go. shell. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I need to get well in the next 3 days. I'm not going to Mexico like this. I don't want to go to Mexico like this. Probably the weather when I'm there, it will make me better. I don't know. My hands are frozen. I see a lot of snow outside. And I should not be here. So how do you know when to cut the trade? Because you're letting it flow, it can go down a little. So basically, this is what it goes. Remember, you got the fundamentals and you got the technicals, right? When you're doing your TAs and you have the technicals in your hand, there's no fundamentals right now. There's nothing going on that can impact the market really bad. So the market is going to follow a lot of technicals. So if that's the case, then all you need to do is follow liquidity. So how do I cut it short? Understanding that liquidity is sitting here. You see where my stop loss is? I am okay if the market goes and drops and clear me out. I cut it short. There's some people that don't take this. They get into a trade here and they believe that, yeah, at some point they start thinking as to get results as intraday, but doing a scalping, which is completely wrong. You can't think about long shots if you are trading in the small range. You know what I mean? For example, right now I'm looking at the market in the 1 minute time frame. I understand if the market comes and drops, I should be out. I cannot be pretending that in the 1 minute time frame I'm going to hit a home run on every trade, meaning that the market is going to go all the way up there. So I'm going to show you, for example, what is the difference between a scalping and intra. Okay, this here that I'm doing is a scalping. You see the very small area that I'm covering? You want to see an intraday that a swing trade, a swing trade that I've been running for days now. I'm going to show you here. I haven't seen one up. Where are you? There you go. This is a trade that I've been running for the longest time. Look at that. That is a difference. You see? This is and I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame now. I've been running this trade for days and look where it is right now. Big difference, right? This area, even though the screen looks small, if you count this, how many pips are that? We're talking about 326 point of risk, but earning more than, earning right now at this point, I got in here around here, and look what the price is. More than 1,040 points earning. So I'm risking 329 and earning all of that so far, because this is a swing trade. But when you look at the smaller time frames, right, that's where we are. We're doing a scalping. Sorry, let me just play with this. And by the way, the trade already hit TP1. When you look at that and you measure this, I'm only risking 33 points. You see the difference? I'm cutting it very short, and I'm okay with it because I have two different mindsets. If I have a trade already open as a swing running for a long time, but I cannot mix both things. I cannot get this like a result of a swing trade risking what I am on the scalping world. You know what I mean? Imagine me risking just 33 points and trying to expect over 1,000 points. That's a no-no. You have a high probability that you will hit your stop loss first before hitting anything. That's why you see how I went TP1. I closed my trade there. I secured my bag, and the market literally just took me out. So what I do now, I wait for another opportunity. And look, it's breaking the structure. Remember that you got to do your TAs and understand. You see how this line is? It broke it. So if it breaks it, then there's a high probability that it's going to come for a retest and then continue to push down. So at this point, what should I do? I got to wait. If the setup is there, I'll take it. If it's not there, I don't take it. Just as the market keeps evolving and giving you a visualization of what's happening, you need to read price action and interpret what is happening. Just a question. For example, you guys are, everybody here watches movies, right? Everybody's like, love to watch either movies, soap operas. When you're watching a movie, you're like a suspense movie, you're like looking at it, and you're just looking at this movie. Your subconscious is already like trying to find out what is gonna happen next. Who's the bad person? Where's that? Like who? Where's that person going? Right? Because the movie is giving you hints of what's happening, and there's a high chance that you putting all this stuff together at the end you figure it out before it actually happened, and you're like, I knew it. He was a bad guy. I knew it. He was gonna do that. It's the same thing with the market. The same thing. You start reading. The market is giving you a picture of what's happening, and you, by reading these, because everybody here is a smart person, you can interpret better what's gonna happen later. The market is giving you the narrative of what's gonna happen, and you, by you just understanding it, you have a high probability that you will get on the other side the way you expect. Now, if things are not aligning, it's the same thing with a movie. If things are not aligning, what do? You can't guess. You just sit and watch, right? Or you go and talk to your friend and say, hey, listen, you start talking to your friend. What do you think about this guy? He looks suspicious. You think that's a bad guy? And then he's gonna give another opinion. It's the same thing with the market. If you're not sure, if you're unsure of something, that's why the community is there. You go and talk to your partners, to your friends, and say, what do you think? This is what I think. And your friend might say, hey, listen, I know this other thing that I can see that you probably don't know, and I believe that that's what the market is gonna do. That's why it's important to have a community. If you're trading alone, you have a high probability that you're not gonna make it. So together we're strong. Always remember that. Together we are strong. I'm out of that trade. I'm not trading that. It took me out on break even. 1-to-1 R&R, always 1-to-1. Secure your bag. Repeat the same thing over and over, and be out of it. For example, this move here already gave me, I don't know, let me see. It gave me literally $13 on a 50K account. He gave me $13. I just gotta wait for the next setup. $13.38. I just have to wait for the next setup because I'm risking small contracts, right, on the minis. I don't know why people get upset if they get $13. Remember, this is just a trade. You can have more trades, but the market has to give you the setup. Either I hit $13 or right now, because I got too greedy, I would be on the negative. Which one you take? $13 or minus 50 or 60 or $80 that you're risking? I'd rather be out with 13 bucks. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be out with $13 than minus 80. That's why I secure my bag always on 1-to-1. And if the day just gave me $50, familia, I'm okay with it. The magic of this is not what you can do with one single account. The magic of this is a multiplier. Remember, I got right now 18 accounts. As a matter of fact, I passed another 150. So now I have 20 150K accounts. I gotta build a buffer on those other 2 accounts. That's how you roll it. And I lost all the accounts, like 2 months ago or a month ago? Can't even remember. I lost all of them by a little blip that we got on the broker. CME, was it that they sold everything? Can't remember what was it, bro. No, Cloudflare. Well, Cloudflare was the one that sold everything, and the market just collapsed. And it was a big dog doo-doo. So to make sure I understand, you're saying that when it's the SLB, okay, and you're using a tighter SL that is cutting it short, yes. You see, out. You need to understand that every single trade is not gonna always work out. Not all of them. We're working with probabilities, but if we understand the setup, look, as I said before, if we break this, there's a high probability it's going to continue pushing down, right? Those are setups that you need to learn over and over. Right? Learn all of that. Some people could have just sell it. Honestly, like I don't care. At this point, like I really don't care. I just gotta wait for a setup. If I was tunnel focused into this, I would have sold right now, because that is a clean break of a structure pushing the market down. Usually it's a break and retest. Break, retest, push down. Right, and it's scalping. But I'm responding another messages here. Wow, how fast can you pass an account? Very fast. Depending on market conditions. For example, there was accounts that I had since December. It was just the month of November, December, mid-January was terrible, like terrible. Mid-January, Familia, I want you guys to always remember that. I told you, for those who are following for the longest time, that's why I don't trade the month of December. I got now in this summer will be 18 years in the market, and out of the 18 years, probably I haven't traded the last, I don't know, well, the last 3 winters I traded them, but prior to that, probably like 10, 13 winters I haven't traded at all, because the market just goes really crazy around that time. I usually come back to the trading world mid-January, February, like this time, and everything just moved perfect. The setups are good. Everything seems to be aligning very well. So for example, I kept only 18 accounts for the longest time because I didn't want to get into passing more accounts. I literally passed these 2 accounts in 3 days, literally 3 days. 2 accounts. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys. It's actually more than 2. I think it's 3 accounts. Let's see. Literally, it's just 3 days. Let's see. I need to log out, log back in. Here we go. Let me see if I bring this up to the screen here. There you go. This is my broker, and this is the 3 accounts. Look at that for a minute. 9 trades, 0 losses, and that was literally just in 3 days, because the market conditions are there, and they're way, they're really good. And look, this is 3 accounts, and that was just one shot. Boom, done. 3 days. Now I gotta wait another 2 days until Thursday until they actually gave me the accounts. But what I'm showing you guys here is it is very possible, all this. Oh, one thing. All you need to do is wait for the market conditions and then make the money. Very simple. And I like to, even though the month of December and January were really bad, I still made a ton of money in those 2 months. Not as much as I wanted to, but it was pretty good for me. But for people that are like learning and coming up, I know a lot of people that burned so many accounts and struggled so hard. So what prop firms do I use? I use Take Profit Trader. It's pretty good. They pay every day. I use several, not just one. Top Step as well. Not using a lot of Top Step lately, but Top Step. I use a lot of prop firms now. What indicator are you using for different markets? For example, London, New York, can see as first bit of a screen cutout. Oh, I build my own indicators. So I have, if you go into the TradingView community, we can share it to you in our community, like the links. So right now I have a set of 5 indicators, just to help things a little bit. But I'm not an indicator trader, so it's just to visualize better what you guys need to see. I'm gonna move the screen a little bit to the right. There you go. Those are the names. And you can pause this video later on once you review it. There you go. Those are the indicators, so you guys can see it. And download it from Trading for free. I created them. Everybody can use them for free. Alright, so here we go. Familia market are moving slowly up again. Just clearing everybody. That's part of flat corrections. I love it when he's doing this stuff, because like this is the moment where most people run away. This is the moment where I make most of the money. All you need to do is literally take your Fibonacci tool, take from top to bottom, understand your ranges in this area, and trade that until it breaks either or. Okay, ranges is part of the stuff we do. Take Profit Trader, Rochelle. They always have discounts there. The only thing I like about them is their payout is daily. Literally, as soon as you pass the buffer, you start getting paid right away. So whatever money I make in my other accounts today, I can tonight withdraw them. It will be hitting my bank like in the morning. I go request the money at 9 p.m. Eastern. By 2 a.m. it's approved. It's moved to my wallet. Then from my wallet, I withdraw to my bank account. And by like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. is already in my bank. It's recommended for people to actually bulk up those accounts. It's not recommended to withdraw daily, because what's happening is like whatever money you make today and tomorrow and the day before, you can't make more money and get your kind of snowball effect. So when you withdraw at the end of the week, you're withdrawing like probably times 3 times 4 what you should be drawing if you withdraw every single day. Honestly, I like to withdraw every single day because I'm doing a little bit different. I have 18 accounts, and every time I withdraw from one account and another account and another account, that piles up like big. So for me, like withdrawing between 15 to 25k a day is a pretty good number. I'm okay with that. I don't get too greedy, because what's going to happen is if the market is not too stable and I go crazy on my account trying to like win, I might be losing more than I should have. You know what I mean? If you risk more, you can lose more as well. That's what I'm saying. So everything is not always win. So what happens when I purge my account back to 0, I start from 0. I start from the beginning. So I lowered my contracts. Whatever I earn, that's what I risk for the day. I double it. I have a procedure to grow the accounts in a day. When I hit my goal, I stop. No more. I follow that every day, and then from that point, and there's days that are not great. Hey, what happened? Well, the day is no good. It's okay. I get out, and then it takes me a day or two to recover again. But what I measure is the week. How well did I do during the week? Can you have unlimited accounts there? No. You can only have a max of 5 accounts. I have multiple users that I am trading, but times 5 every account. But what you can do, for example, you can have as many pass accounts as you want, but only 5 active. So let's say you have, I don't know, 10 pass accounts per user, and you burn 2. You can grab one of the accounts that you're already passing, bring it back without having to pay. So one thing that I like to do is in every account that I am working on, always have 2-3 more accounts that are being passed. So as I'm making money, those 2-3 accounts are getting passed. If something goes wrong and I burn the account, I just go and grab one of the accounts that is passing and I bring it back to life without having to pass an account all over again, because that takes time. What really killed us as traders here is time. It's not money, it's time. First is money, because you don't have the money and it hurts to, trade money that is your part of your savings. But when the money is there, what really you look after is time. You want to get out of your trades early so you can enjoy the day. You can travel or sleep or watch movies or have a life. But when you lose an account, now you're counting how long it will take you to get back on your feet. It might take you a day or two, but those are 2 days that you lost. You know what I mean? Are 2 days that you're not withdrawing, and that's what hurts. Like, we can easily make it in 3 days what a person's salary is within a year. Like, money is not the problem, it's time. I became obsessed with time at some point. I'm actually still a little bit obsessed with time. I collect watches. I have so many watches. Like, just in my desk here, I have like 4 or 5 watches. Yeah, I became very obsessed with it at some point. Yes, my friends. You pull out 15 a day? No, 25K a day. That's what I want. That's my kind of goal a day. But then I just, if the market only gives me, even if the market give me 5, for example, in the month of December and January, there were days that I was just making like 3,000, 2,000, sometimes like nothing. Right now, the daily goal has been met for my personal account. It's only 11 days. But you guys see here, the market is coming down, and it's coming down in a very clean way. Oh, okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Why would it do a 1, 2, 3 there? It came to the previous day closing price here, taking it as a dynamic support and resistance. That white line here is a previous day closing price. That white line is set automatically by your trading view. Okay, I don't do it automatically. Trading view does it for me. But it's a really good point, because it's a dynamic support and resistance. But price seems to be coming down. Familiar, read the market. Learn how to read the market. It's coming down, right? If you're selling, profit, confirmation of the trend, coming down, confirmation of the trend, coming down. So liquidity is here right now. It's around these. They need a bigger they need a better area for them to confirm, for bears to confirm. Seems that this is a point here. This here. So liquidity is sitting here right now. This circle. And why it's important for you guys to know that is so when bulls get canned, so you guys understand what are they gonna be targeting to give continuation. So when they reach this point and they break this, they're gonna be targeting it. But always like read the market. Read the market. Okay? It's coming down now, but don't think it's gonna go down all this time. Are you live every day? We are live every day. Yes. At least I try. Well, not I tried. Okay, last week, for the last 2 weeks, I was traveling to Mexico, so I was not live in YouTube. I was doing our community lives. I was doing it like 2 times per week. Next week again, I'm gonna be traveling to Mexico, so I won't be live on YouTube, but I will be live on our private community. And because I just need my mornings and afternoons or whatever, because I'm hanging out a lot. I'm having a good time. But I will come back again and not travel. I will come back and take it easy. We will see. We will see. There's a lot going on this summer. I love baseball. I want to go to Florida for the World Baseball Classic. That's my thing. And that's in March, March, April. So I might be going to Florida around that time. Then I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling across the states and potentially Europe too. I need to go to Czech Republic, Germany, and Slovakia. That's the plan for me. That's the plan. Alright. My goodness. I need to get better in the next 3 days. I already got my tickets to Mexico. And it will suck to travel this sick. Anybody selling? Rochelle, that's my goal. Doesn't mean that I reach my goal every day. Doesn't mean I reach the goal. I go with what the market gives me. If the market gives me 10,000, I'm okay with it. Yeah, it's in WhatsApp. It's in WhatsApp. You can join us, and I will be sending the signals there again, because this is a community for signals mainly. I am looking for the opportunities in the market. We're gonna be doing the power hour probably this afternoon on the VIP. Rochelle, where are you from? Rochelle Vici. Esther, how are you, Esther? CDS. Listen, Esther, I was looking for this thing in Mexico. I couldn't find it. I asked several times in several places. I couldn't find it. I'm probably gonna have to order it online. Whoa, big drops. This market is wild. Wild west. Wild west. It is building liquidity. It's all it's doing. I am getting fever again. Come to London. London, yeah. Once I am across the ocean, you know, I can take a train anywhere. London is a cool place. Once I'm there, I'm definitely gonna contact you, my friend. We'll hang out. The one place that I want to go badly is Switzerland. Switzerland is the place to be. Rochelle, where are you from? You haven't said where you're from. Are you in the States? Are you in Europe? Are you in Canada? I am in Canada. Outside of Toronto. There you go. Building liquidity. Rejecting the bottom here, which is interesting. That is rejecting New York mid-range here. Right on the spot. It's nice what he's doing, actually. Oh, you are in New York City? I was there, what was it, Tony? Like, I was there like 1 month ago? Was it? I can't remember. Where did I go there? Was in December, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was in December I was there. For my birthday, that is right. That is right, yes. New York. I will take you for dinner. Awesome, thank you. North Carolina. Oh, why did I say New York City? You see how sick I am. North Carolina, sorry. I was gonna go to North Carolina too, but things didn't work out my way. It was in November. I had a friend there that I wanted to see, but he got too busy, so I couldn't go to North Carolina. Sure. You just DM me on Instagram, on WhatsApp. I'll give you the details. Oh boy. What you guys see here is respecting the trend. It is respecting it so far. I'm showing you where liquidity. If we break this, it will be continuation to the upside. Hard. Trying to get back on this. And I believe based on what he's doing right now, that he will try to go there at some point. Just a matter of time. At some point he will get there. Rochelle BG, nice. Is this your first time doing trading, Rochelle? Or do you have any experience? And if you do, what are those instruments that you have traded? There you go. Building liquidity. That's what the market is doing. I'm okay actually compared to my other people in here. Wife and daughter, it looks like they just got hit by a bus. My daughter think it's better. But I am a little bit concerned, you know, once you pass a certain age, my goodness, like, I've never been so sick in my life. Something is up with it. Maybe I need to go back on my mountain biking. That's my happiness, my strength. Oh, no problem. No problem, Rochelle. Oof, out. Wow, that was the deepest spike to the bottom. Wow, 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 wow. That is not nice. That is not nice. Wow. That was not nice out of the market. It was just coming too hard. Wow. What's up with this market? I have a little experience, not much. I was learning day trading with my mainly forex and crypto. I have so basically start over to learn. Okay. Forex and cryptos are good instruments. There's nothing wrong with them. I trade them a lot actually. Not so much forex lately, but if I see an opportunity, I'll take it. Okay, you are in the 1 minute time. Yes, correct. But you see how the market went down like so hard? That was to liquidate people that were here. Understand to read this, to read that. See how the market was respecting this area a lot, right? Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. He went out to wipe out everyone and push the market up. But we will see if there's no continuity to this pushing the market up. Oh boy, it can drop hard. It can truly drop hard. All this area, there's nothing there. It will be like a free fall. Literally. And from here to here, there's absolutely nothing in price action. That will be a free fall there. Oof. Imagine now people that saw this happening and they start selling and the market reacted to the upside. They're now also losing. You see how tricky the market can be? But that will be 47 points pushing down. For scalping, it's okay. It's a lot of points. Oh boy. I would only consider buying around this area here. Around this area. And potentially go along like this. Stop loss like this. That would be a good trade. That trade there. All you need to do is just wait. This could be happening in the power hour in the afternoon. Consider this trade that I'm giving you on the screen. Okay. If it happens, happen. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. What do I mainly trade? Anything you see on my screen, I trade it. If you go look here, basically all this stuff. I can trade it no problem. I trade in many instruments, I do a lot of stocks too, but that's when you're doing long-term investment. Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, a lot of that stuff. We have a roadmap for this stuff. Would this be considered manipulation? Yeah, of course, entirely. Tony, I said it from the beginning. There will be a lot of manipulation happening today. Why? Because of this. You see that this is Asia, this is London, New York. It is not trending. It has been consolidating. It's doing a flat correction. So in that flat correction, you will see a lot of manipulation, a lot of it. This is, what day is today? Tuesday, right? You know the title for this stream? Watch for the traps. That's what happened on Tuesday. It's very traps. And the reason why I like them is because you have to tunnel focus into a lot of price action, so you can understand where are the traps in trading. And the traps are in many different ways. These are engineered moves of the market that is constantly conditioning you to understand where things are, and then they do a clean move. They just go and wipe everybody out and continue in their direction. But all they want is for institutions or retail traders to build pending orders or put a stop losses on those areas. And once they condition the market, they go after it, they clean them out and go into the other direction. And that is entirely what's happening here. That is entirely what's happening here. To win in these market conditions, all you need to do is just trade with very small contracts. Let that market flow and look at the bigger picture. Just look at the bigger picture of things and focus on the bigger picture. Let the market do all that craziness going up and down, left and right. Focus on the bigger picture. Right, now you're doing NAS 100. Correct. I am doing NAS 100, Rochelle. But I can't do anything. You do gold. You want to trade gold? I trade gold, Bitcoin, anything. You cannot trade every instrument the same way. For example, right now I'm trading NAS. It will be a mistake of me going and switching to gold when my mindset is already on NAS. I already look at the news events. I already look at everything that is happening on NAS. If I'm gonna trade gold, I have to go from the scratch. Forget about NAS and now trade gold. Focus in gold. The movement of gold and what gold is going after is a completely different thing than NAS. Same thing with US30. Same thing with everything that you see in there. There's some instruments, for example, in indices, that have some companies inside of them that are the same, big movers, but not all the instruments are the same. They're completely different, all of them. So, for example, if you have a kid, right? They are your kids. One single mom, 3 different kids. They will have 3 different personalities, but they will have a little thing in common. The 3 kids that you can say, oh yeah, they're family, right? But they have 3 different personalities. You cannot treat the kid the same way. One kid will be super smart, the other kid will be a little bit different. You know, there's always something. It's the same thing with the market. The biggest mistake that we all do is trade the market with the same strategy, the same concept, the same everything. And that's where we fail. That's when you see people going from trading gold, being really good in gold, they go to NAS and they lose all the money in NAS. Or the other way around. That's what I'm saying. If you're doing something, and stick to it. Don't just switch. Unless you become a professional in gold, unless you become a professional in NAS. And when I say professional, I spend more than 10,000 hours. That's my line. In anything that you spend more than 10,000 hours, you become a master on it. You can count how many hours you spend on anything. You can put a timer on it. 1 hour, 2 hours, until you get to 10,000. You will see when you get to 10,000 hours, you become an expert. You will get a lot of tears, a lot of joy, and a lot of things. But at the end, at the end of those 10,000 hours, you'll be an expert on it. And then you can jump to something else. I have done more than 10,000 hours on a lot of these instruments there. I tell you that much. Oh my goodness. I feel like, honestly, this feels like COVID. Even though in COVID I didn't have any taste or anything like that. I am surprised how fast this thing got. Like I came here Saturday, like it was like I came like at 3 p.m. By 7 I was already sneezing. Sunday I was there. Imagine I go from plus 23 degrees to like minus 20 kind of like from within a few hours. And I'm gonna go back to plus 23, 28 on Sunday. Yikes. Alright, the market is coming down, familia. This is an Elliott wave 3, that's what it looks like. Elliott wave 1, 2. Let's see how far this can go. Right on the money, 88.60, which is good. Right on the money, and then we go 1, 2, 3. Oh boy! It got to the 100%, so we have this much pushing down to the 130% before we see a potential reaction to building an Elliott wave 4 going up. So we still have a lot of room to push this down. So I want to sell a little bit higher, back here, maybe sell as a scalping. I'm gonna go short here. I'm gonna put it here, but yeah, that's the quickest scalp for the market, pushing the market down. Second trade is the one behind to buy the market going up. Oh boy, come on, the train is gonna leave me. That 130% will be the goal for this stuff. For that Elliott wave 3 coming down. Then it will be an Elliott wave 4, potentially pushing back up around this area. Hopefully. I hope it goes even lower so I can activate my second trade. But yes. Activated. Let's see. Oh boy. It's coming up hard. Really hard. Okay. There you go, familia, and take profit here. Take profit here, okay? Take profit there. Okay, activate it, and already click on TP1 there. Jeez, it didn't even have to give me time. Didn't even give me time. Take partial profits there, okay, familia? On that trade. I took that trade and it is deep in profit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, 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 alright. Make sure you close the trade here, okay? There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Right on the money. Right on the money. Right on the money. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. TP1, there you go. TP1, closing TP1. I hope you guys got it. Money, 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 money. Sniper shot. TP1, familia, there you go. TP1, there you go. There you go, familia. Go team. Go team. Some money, some extra money. Okay. There you go, familia. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. There you go, familia. We're getting paid here. What's going on? Are we getting paid or are we getting paid? I am so sick. But even then, we can make some money. Let's go, let's go. Isn't that cute? Oh boy. Amelia, I'm gonna take a little break. I guess I'm dying here. I will see you again tomorrow. So peace out and love you guys. Take care.
Goodbye.